Hello students, welcome to Super 60 program. So in this program, we will know how this course will go in the next 5 months. So usually students who have failed in 2025 prelims or who are taking 2026 attempt very seriously, they will usually focus more on prelims because one, they might have failed in 2025 attempt, or they might think that, okay, we should clear prelims first. Yes, I agree that you have to clear prelims first, but you have 3 stages for this exam. So if you want to get into the service, you have to do well in mains because those marks will count for your final list. So having said that, from now, so we are standing at the end of July 2025, so till December, your focus should be on mains. In that, GS part of mains. Because GS part of mains is very tricky because you have GS 1, 2, 3, 4 and essay. All these 3 or 4 papers and essay, you cannot prepare these things between prelims and mains. So you should not feel that after clearing 2026 prelims, I don't have enough time to prepare this vast syllabus. For that only, we are providing you the solution through the Super 60 program. So here, you will have every week 3 classes where you will have few answers to write in that class. And it is also strategic and enrichment kind of a class. And every Sunday, you will write a test. So the schedule will be out soon. You can go through it to understand. So we will cover essay first, then ethics paper, then GS3, GS2, GS1. So like this, we will cover the GS part of mains. So last year, we started the Super 60 program. There, a few students who are writing this year mains, they have covered their main syllabus of GS last year itself. So for those students, it has become very easy to cover the GS syllabus and to write the tests. So between prelims and mains, you will not have time to read the basic content. You have to just revise your content that you have prepared already and just give the tests. So that work we will do through the Super 60 program. So from the aspirants' point of view, we expect you to be very consistent in terms of hard work or the preparation, very consistent in terms of writing tests. Most of you might be writing your first mains test or the first mains answer for the first time. But I have seen many students in my teaching experience or the mentoring experience that answer writing is a skill. You will not learn this skill maybe in a week or in a month. It is a consistent effort for few months. And here, the basic knowledge is also important. So you might have studied, maybe you have taken regular bachelor classes also, you might have studied geography, polity, economy, all these subjects. But from the mains point of view, how you have to prepare? Because you have keywords in the syllabus only. Every year, at least out of 20 questions in every paper, at least 10 to 12 questions will come directly from the static syllabus. For example, you take GS3, food processing sector, PDS, infrastructure. Okay, if you take governance, e-governance, citizen charter, RTI. So all these are directly from the static part of the syllabus. So our intention is you have to read them thoroughly and make your own written notes. It might be handwritten notes or it might be digital notes. You have to have your own notes that makes your basic platform or the foundation for your mains answer writing. So in the classes, we'll also discuss how you have to make your notes. It has to be crisp also because at the end, it has to be a revisable material. If you make a very bulky notes, it will not be useful to revise. because actual exam you'll write essay on Friday, GS 1 and 2 on Saturday, and GS 3 and 4 on Sunday. So continuously you will have 5 papers in 3 days, and again optional papers in the next week. So if you see that, you will not have enough time to revise. So basically that's why your notes should be very crisp and it should be a revisable material. So through Super 60, we will even cover essay paper also, because essay paper is the one where most of the students will neglect the essay paper because they feel that anyway you don't have the syllabus, and most of the topics that they are asking are philosophical or general or GS point of view. We can write. But you ask any student who is writing mains this year or who has written mains in the last attempts, ask them, essay is the most, which has good hit ratio, because most of the people don't prepare. So that is also one of the reasons there is less competition in essay. That's why in essay you will have 2 kinds of marks, either 120, 130 plus, because most of the people don't prepare. So that is also one of the reasons there is less competition in essay. That's why in essay you will have 2 kinds of marks, either 120, 130 plus or less than 100. So we will start with essay, and in between you will have essay tests also, so that you will understand the basics of essay writing, be it what kind of method I have to use, how to write an essay if it is a philosophical topic, how to what can be my source of preparation. All that will be covered in the classes. So along with this GS part, you have to cover your mains optional part also. That also we will discuss through the mentorship. So you will have every week 3 days classes and 1 test on Sunday, followed by evaluation and feedback. So in this feedback session, you will understand how to write an answer, how to improve an answer, whether are you understanding the demand of the question or not, how to address the demand of the question, how you can write a very big thought or a statement to a very crisp point. Because as per my knowledge and my experience, your ethics and essay papers have some kind of writing which is more of artistic one, whereas GS 1, 2, 3 has some other kind of writing which is more of a abstract writing. So you have some people will be good at essay writing where they'll not be good at GS 1, 2, 3 papers writing. Some people will be good with GS 1, 2, 3 but will not be good in essay or ethics writing. So all these issues will be solved through the mentorship or the feedback. Because so when you meet me in the mentorship sessions, I'll also understand what are your strengths and weaknesses. So based on that, I'll suggest some strategies which you can implement. Okay, so I expect from the students who will take this course is that you have to be consistent in your efforts and in test writing. So initially you might feel that I'm getting less marks, my preparation is not up to the mark, all that, but you have to keep preparing and you have to keep writing the tests. That is what make you that skillful person in answer writing. Okay, so this is a broad structure what we'll do in Super 60, and students who have written the screening test, we will have one-to-one discussion with respect to how you have written answers maybe in the coming days. So who have not written the screening test, so please come and meet us and we'll discuss how you can do your mains part. So from January, you can think broadly about prelims, but students who are not good at CSAT might start CSAT a little early, not maybe in January, but this is the time where you can give all your energy to mains, because when you clear 2026 prelims, you should not feel that there is lack of time. You should not regret that I have not prepared for mains, because Many students, I've seen many students who will get only one chance to write mains, but that chance, you have to use it fully. So that is what we will do in this Super 60 program. So let's build a community of serious aspirants who are giving the next year attempt so that they will prepare the mains part seriously. All the best.